so hard to achieve this goal.
Yeah, and the future's bright for him, Greg. Not just tonight and not just this season, but for years to come.
On the court for the Pistons, Jackson and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Marcus Morris is out there with Tobias Harris, and it's Drummond in at the 5 spot.
And guys, Reggie Jackson was at the end of a yoke.
And that's the very first basket right there, folks, of what is hopefully a very long and a very prosperous career from Freak.
You know, there should be a lot more of those ahead. I mean, he's no flash in the pan, guys. I mean, he's going to be around this league a long time.
It certainly appears that way to me, too. I mean, he's got the confidence and ability of a player who's capable of being a fixture in this league for years.
And here we see the debut of Freak, the kid from Harlem. His first time on an NBA floor. And Clark, it's a moment that he's worked very hard to achieve, and his family has got to be proud.
Extremely so, Kevin. It's been a long journey for him, but every level along the way, he's found success. High school phenom, playing for a college championship. I wouldn't bet against this kid on anything when it comes to basketball.
Well, with Freak, Clark, there was a question whether he would stay another year in college. Really was a tough decision for him, but he ended up coming out after his freshman year.
And, Kevin, it's really hard to blame a guy like Freak for doing that. I mean, he's clearly NBA ready, and he's putting a lot at risk for every year he stays in school when he could be on the NBA clock.
Now getting back to Jackson, he showed several times last season that he has that starter ability. The Thunder knew they wouldn't have the money to re-sign him, Clark, in free agency, so they traded him to avoid losing him for nothing.
Yeah, and that's a good move. And with the Pistons, Jackson finished the season strong, while the Thunder, without Jackson or Durant's contributions, missed the playoffs for the first time in years.
Atlanta's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. Freak kicks to Millsap. Outside Teague, and the pass to Freak. 6 on the shot clock. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Drummond passes to Caldwell Pope. Knocked away. Morris dishes to Caldwell Pope. Drummond, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Detroit shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Free throw good, Drummond. Good on both. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Meeks. To the inside. Here's Freak. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game. He's off on the first.
Freak. 2 shots.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Meeks. The shot no good. Earlier, we sat down with Freak and asked him about playing in his first NBA game.
You know, I've thought about this moment my entire life. Now that it's finally here, the feeling's pretty crazy. But I know it's just the beginning. I got a lot of hard work ahead of me to get to where I want to go, to be the best player and the best teammate I can be. But this is an exciting first step, no doubt.
You know, Clark, you don't see that kind of perspective. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. A different look here for Detroit. They might be named after a car part, but the Pistons had a rough go of things on the road, Clark. I had to use that. They just couldn't stay consistent away from home.
They couldn't. Only won 14 road games, and that number is not enough to get you to the playoffs.
On the floor for Detroit, Jackson and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Marcus Morris is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. Outside Jackson. Tries from 10. The shot is good off the backboard. Jackson's got 9.
And guys, for the Pistons' bad road record, a lot of it was due to their poor start on the road. Only managed to win one of their first 9 games, and that tends to take the confidence away from a young team.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, Clark, no doubt about it.
For the three, offensive rebound. And it's Drummond missing. And stolen by Drummond. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. The Hawks second.
Just a gifted passing team. They play the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish and fluid offensively.
First free throw is good.
You know, the last thing I'll say about the Pistons on the road, typically you have to be close to 500 on the road in order to make the playoffs. The Pistons won 7 in a row at one point on the road, but by then they had fallen too far back.
There's 57 seconds left now here in the second. Pulls up, high post, and it's Freak missing. Detroit's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly.
And he just big-boyed him right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Splitter inside, working on Drummond.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed and make it happen in a hurry.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And that one's good. Freak. Detroit leading by 3. And here's Jackson. He's got 9. Drummond a screen. Jackson kicks to Caldwell Pope. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Pistons lead by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. You look at Tobias here. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. You were just wondering what would happen next. Major drama, and we saw a good one.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. This is Kevin Harlan's.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Paul Millsap. He delivered quite a star performance. Not uncommon, as we've seen him have this sort of terrific night many times.
You gotta love Paul Millsap showing us all of what he's capable of. He's tough to guard. He's got a tremendous combination of an inside and an outside game. He can really do it all. He'll get you points at the rim, and he can knock down the mid-range jump shot, whatever it takes.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight. He's the star tonight.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just